Hi everyone! It is World Cardmaking Day on the 5th of October, and to celebrate, we are going to be sharing lots of process videos and posts on card making. So we're going to make this Simply Charming card today. For this, you will need the Simply Charming 6x6 designer papers. There's so many lovely papers to choose from, you just need 2 papers. We've gone with the little heart one and the pink pattern, both with gold foil accents. You will also need the sprinkles right for the end of the card. So you need to grab a piece of card, and then what we are gonna do is cut a slightly smaller background piece of the pattern paper that you've chosen. So what I do is mark roughly where I want it cut, and then with a paper cutter or with a craft knife or scissors, you can cut the paper. Right, there we go. So we're gonna stick that onto our base card. I've used the glue tape roller. I love using this because it's so easy and it makes it quite sturdy at the end. But of course you can use glue or double-sided tape. Now what we're gonna do is cut a little piece of white card. It's roughly about 3 centimeters tall, and then obviously the width of your pink paper. And that's gonna sit in the middle of the card. There we go. Now we're gonna grab our pattern paper, and then we're just gonna cut that a little bit shorter than our white piece of paper. This just gives it a little bit of a layering effect and just an interesting touch. So we're going to stick that onto the white piece of paper. There we go. And now we're just going to choose some ephemera. I've picked this lovely doily frame and the cake, because I'm just doing a birthday card. We're going to stick these pieces first. I'm gonna use the foam strips to stick this one, just to give it a little bit of depth. And then on top of my little oval frame, I'm going to stick the cake piece. And then the birthday wishes out of the sentiment pack. And for this, I'm going to use another foam strip, just to also give it a bit more dimension. And there we go. You can always leave the card like that. That's basic, but it's just really pretty anyway. But what I'm gonna do is decorate the surroundings of the card. So because we've used the foam strips, there is a little bit of room to tuck ephemera underneath our main piece. So I've picked these florals and I'm gonna kind of match them one side to the other but flip them. So first I kind of planned what I was gonna do, and then I stuck them all. So this here is obviously really up to you, what pieces you like to choose. Simply Charming is full of cute little icons and lots of florals. There we go, and that's it. That's your Simply Charming card. Now I wanted to add a little bit of sparkle, so I've used the sprinkles out of the collection. I literally just picked a couple of sequins, and initially I used these hexagon foam bits to stick them, but it is really tricky to use those, so I ended up using glue for the rest of them. And just with your finger you can literally lift them up and put them on the piece of glue, the little dot of glue that you've already put on the card. So pretty, and that gives it a little bit of sparkle. I hope you like this card and that you get to make it. Thank you for watching.